watching
You are now watching Roadman
Crypto.
Yeah, did you do like a remix right now?
Now, hello now. No, I don't think I did. Did I?
I heard like a Persian sound, like "Wa-na-na."
Yeah, a little bit. I think I was mumbling something.
Roadman Crypto, May 24th. It's a long
Basically,
weekend.
the outfit.
Victoria, Queen Victoria,
Queen
blah blah
Victoria.
blah. I'm still not allowed. It's Victoria Day, isn't it? Right now?
Is it?
Yeah,
Oh,
May
shit.
24th. But in Toronto, this weekend has nothing to do with Queen Victoria. In Ontario, this is May 24th, where
What?
the tradition was, and I
Mhm.
realize it's not all over Canada, so it's probably not all over the world either. And
I
why
never
would
heard
it
of
be
it.
Victoria Day?
I never heard of it.
But May 24, we call it May 24 because this weekend is a long weekend every year. And in Ontario, everyone meets up with their people. Like
Mhm.
usually we'd meet up with the boys. We'd get two
Okay.
fours of beer.
Okay.
It wasn't even liquor. It was a 2-4 weekend. We'd have 2 4s of beer, several 24 packs of beer. And we'd go rent a cottage and drive like to Osega Beach. And it would be packed. Like literally, cars wouldn't be able to move. You'd be walking around the street for hours talking. It's like Caravana in
That's
Toronto.
awesome.
Yeah, Ontario knows how to get down, man.
Yeah, straight up. And you guys got mad lakes around there too.
Yeah, and our lakes aren't that nice, and still we know how to get down. Here it's like
Yes, so
BC,
yeah.
the lakes and everything's so beautiful, and people know how to get down, but it's also a lot of too much coolness, you know.
Ooh, everyone's so cool.
Yeah, like sorry, Miles.
Yo,
Oh,
hold on,
please, I'm
hold
gonna
on.
wear vintage.
Yo,
Oh.
please, let's see how the West Coast sounds to you.
Okay, let's go.
That have come from the East. Okay, show us.
East Coast on the beach, May 24. This is what May 24 and East Coast sounds like. Yo, dog, what's popping? Yo, catch a 2-4. You know what I mean? Let's go chop some biddies. Let's hit up the beach. Easy. That makes sense to me. Boom. May
It is
24.
easy.
Sorry. May 24 in BC. It's like, come on, what's hard at work? Come on. Now I go to bed. And I'll tell like cop wives.
Yo, hold on.
No, I'm not even that. Excuse me? Please, I wear a pair of vintage. I'm vegan. Like, oh my god. What are your shoes made of? Animal meat? Ew. Look at my shirt. It's brand new vegan. It's a brand new vegan vintage shirt. All of my vintage shirts are brand new. It's like, yo, that's what it reminds me of. It's like people that wear vintage shirts, but they're
Bro,
new vintage shirts. How
yo,
can your new vintage shirt be new? It makes no
I
sense.
know. That's Kanye shit, right? Like that Kanye stilo. No, but bro, that's not fair. You made the whole West Coast sound like Paris Hilton.
Okay,
Yeah,
not all the West Coast.
You made the whole West Coast sound like Paris Hilton, man. And that's not right. Come on, man.
We got some real people in the West Coast. Like, there's some real cats out here doing
How
their
do they sound? How do they sound? Like the real cats out in Vancouver.
Most of the real cats out in Vancouver are like, hey, bro, don't be a goof. Hey, bro, don't be a goof. You know? And it's like, that's it. That's basically it. The real cats. Hey, bro, being a goof. Hey, bud. And
You're right. You're right. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I got a few gangster friends that sound like that.
No, the real G's in Vancouver are real. I'm just making fun. Like, I'm making fun of the beach world. And
No, I mean
it's
that was it. Nah, that was it though. Like that last one, that was pretty solid gangster West
right?
Coast right there to me, man. Yeah.
But then what I really understand in this place is like, David, is there like pig in that bacon? I'm like, God, I'm not gonna eat it unless no one's looking. And then boom, they're stuffing their face with like pork, and it's like while no one's looking only. Like, oh my God, what's wrong with her? Look at her shit. And it's like a bunch of people that'll like judge you,
Yeah.
but then at the same time,
They'll do the
we're gonna be wearing clothes that's made of plastic and like rubber and like, you know what I mean? But that's it, man.
That's a good point though. Which one's better? Like a full on plastic outfit or like a full on gator outfit? Like the other one is plastic, right? So there's still issues with
There's
that,
still issues with the plastic. The
right?
gator
Yeah,
outfit, okay, the gators are getting hurt. I don't condone hurting any animals.
right. Yeah, me
But so like we're having a conversation. If you're gonna
either.
judge me, you save it for the internet, even though this is the internet. Ah. But yo, a gator outfit is biodegradable. Let's put it that way.
True, that's what I'm saying.
A
Yeah.
plastic outfit is not biodegradable. A rubber outfit is not biodegradable. So the soles on your shoes are not biodegradable. The pieces most of your shoe isn't biodegradable. But if you had alligator shoes, 100% alligator shoes, they're
Degradable.
biodegradable. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
and degradable to the alligator. This is a crypto show, by the way. We're only 5 minutes in. Roadman
Yeah,
Crypto.
Roadman Crypto, man. Talking about that philosophy right there, man. Philosophy of life. Just trying to make our lives easier. We
That's
start
it.
with ourselves, and then you guys benefit too, man. Don't wear plastic or gator shoes.
Yeah, don't wear plastic
That's
shoes or gator shoes.
yeah.
You know, in reality, if you're gonna wear shoes, like be like Anton, our boy. Oh, shout out Anton Mutant Academy.
Shut up. Hmm.
Why are you wearing shoes? Why are you wearing shoes? Why?
Yeah, the shoes will only disconnect you from Earth, which is one of the elements that you're made up, made up
Exactly.
of.
I don't wear shoes. I wear Ethereum.
Yeah.
Ah,
And that brings us to the market news.
like and subscribe. So eventually we'll
Subscribe.
talk about crypto from the beginning if you guys subscribe.
Yeah,
Or else we're
probably.
just gonna talk, whatever.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay, man. As we speak, Bitcoin 38,000 US. We're going up
We're going up.
little by little, but surely. And
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
man. Good things happen. Good things happened last night. Um, some of the FUD is kind of being removed from people's daily situations, and some of the people are starting to buy again. Retail investors are starting to grab coins and altcoins today,
Mhm.
and yeah, I was really worried last night,
I was
but
too.
yeah, but we're not out of the fiery pit yet.
No. Yo, this it could like still it hasn't mooned enough. It hasn't pumped enough where it's an actual pump, in my opinion.
Hmm.
Right now, it can easily drop back down again, in my opinion. Right
Yeah,
now, like that's why I'm looking at my thing and I'm like, should I pull out a G note? Should I just pull out $1,000? Because in case it drops, or right now, is it going to go parabolic and keep pumping up? Because if it does, then when I pull that out, I kind of made a mistake.
yeah,
But part of me is like, yo, do I take some profit right now? Because it's very likely that there is a possibility that it might go down.
yeah.
But because it's not going parabolic yet, but it's like I feel like we're going to get there though.
True. Yes, yes. A parabolic move towards up. Uh, I don't think we're gonna see that yet. But just that we have kind of set a low, and
Hmm.
we have set a nice like support line around 32,000 between like depending on different exchanges, like between 30, like some exchanges even saw 28 Bitcoin, 28,000, but most exchanges above 30, between 32 and 33, and now we have set a low,
Yeah,
and this is a good ground to actually start moving up. But what they say is that it's going to be very gradual. The upward move is going to be gradual. The certainty in the market has, yeah, yeah,
graduate like this.
yes, exactly, yes. But
Yeah. Okay.
yeah, but hopefully, like the 32 is the bottom, and that just probably indicates a shorter, like a longer bull run,
Hmm.
and yeah, because they kept saying that, yeah, maybe we should just go over the chart so I'm not talking out of my, you know what. Um,
Officially not sponsored by Perrier.
Boom.
I just realized it looked like champagne, so I want to explain.
Yeah, you're celebrating, bro. You're
Not yet.
celebrating the comeback.
Not yet. Not
Not
yet.
yet? Okay, not yet. But you're right. You know why? Because we're, yeah, we are up 40-50% across the board, but we have been going down day after day for the
Yeah.
past week. So it takes a little bit to recover all the losses, but
I know
just
Goldman
seeing,
Sachs today has sorry, but Goldman
yeah, yeah,
Sachs
no,
like
go.
supposedly has been like buying and buying and buying and buying.
Yeah,
You
man,
know?
it's time to buy, man.
Yeah.
It's time to buy. I agree with that. Uh, boom, Bascu. Okay, so we start with the whole market and we take a look. Bitcoin 38,000. Then we'll go to the charts too right after. But yeah, 16% up for Bitcoin. That's a beautiful thing, man. Sitting at 38,000. The market cap is 700 billion, and I think we're seeing gains as far as the Bitcoin market cap too. Yesterday, I was looking at the charts, and Bitcoin was gaining dominance again. Altcoins were crashing big, losing dominance in the market as a whole. But today, we're seeing a reverse on that, and the altcoins are bull pumping, as we always say on this show.
The bull pump.
Yes, sir. Ethereum 2500 up 30% from yesterday. We were testing 2000, 1900 levels yesterday, and now we're up like a good 30%, which is great because millions of people hold ETH, and this project, like, it should definitely, like, it's got gains in it. That's for sure. It's got gains in it, even
That's
if
what
it,
I'm saying. It does have gains. Sorry to add
yeah,
on. Is like
jump, yeah, yep,
a lot of people are saying like it's like holding Bitcoin. Like a lot of people's ultimate goal is like altcoins, ETH, all that, but then he'll go back and hold Bitcoin. But me, I see ETH just as important as Bitcoin, man. It's
yeah.
like I think ETH and Bitcoin like go hand in hand. They are needed beside each other. ETH doesn't even need Bitcoin, but Bitcoin doesn't need ETH either. But Bitcoin gets help from ETH's ecosystem. You know,
Yeah.
ETH is just affected by Bitcoin's price, but Bitcoin gets help and assistance from the Ethereum ecosystem. So, you cut out. Your volume cut out.
Am I back now or
Yeah,
no?
you're back.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, I had to go grab a napkin. But yeah, no, you're right, man. You're right. Ethereum definitely got use cases, and even with the high gas fees, still, like, I don't think any other coin can compete with it as far as utility
Mhm.
yet. Like Cardano's trying,
Yeah.
and
Are we going to talk about Cardano later?
yo, definitely, we
Yeah.
have to. I feel
All
like
right.
we have to,
I'm
man.
going to let you run through it. I'm going to stop interrupting. Let's go.
Okay. Nah, jump in whenever, bro, because I might just even mess up and say something wrong. So jump in, man. Um, yeah, man. So BNB has lost power. It was down here even yesterday, like below Cardano and everything as far as market cap. But BNB has made a comeback too today, 41% up. And that's great because BNB was up around $600, and people were saying crazy things about it, like it's going to take over ETH, and it might even flip Bitcoin and everything. But yeah, from yesterday, it has flipped ADA, and with 50 billion market cap, it's sitting at the fourth spot, actually third spot, if you don't want to count the Tether. So, so yeah, with ADA up 30% again, man. These are beautiful green candles that we're seeing today. Great things for the whole market. Dogecoin, 33 cents, up 16%. XRP up 26%. Polkadot up 37%. But we're still below the all-time highs for sure. But like these green lights are good lights, man. Like people
And
are,
if you bought the dip to trade and not just hold,
yeah,
did great. If you bought the dip on all of these, I didn't. But if you bought a dip on all of these altcoins,
yeah.
imagine what you're making. Each of them are 30, 40, 50%
Definitely,
up.
bro. Yeah, from yesterday to now, boom, you've you're having like 30% gains
Yeah.
average. Yeah, you're right. Um, and then the Internet Computer Protocol is at 145, 11% up. Like this thing is doing really good, man. Like we need to talk about this on a very special episode and see, like, open it up and kind of explain it for ourselves and the viewers to see what this is, because it's in top 10 and it just kind of came out of nowhere. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
You're talking about it Friday too.
Yeah, I know. I just like talk about it briefly, but I don't even like know what it is. But yeah, I should definitely research more and come up with some info on that. Uniswap up 57%, and that makes me happy because I got like hundreds of dollars in Uni, close to 1,000 actually. So yeah, when this moves, I get happy, man. This was down to $11. See, like Uni holders were pretty sad, but now there's some hope, man. Now there's some hope.
$11, man. Holy.
Yeah, man. Uni was stupid, man, because it was up to $40. All-time high was like $40 if I'm not wrong. And
Yeah,
then
yeah, it was for around 40.
yes, sir. So Litecoin 30% up. Matic, the best mover from last night, 108% up, man. $1.81, very close to its all-time highs. We're gonna go to the charts and take a look at the movements of Polygon as well. Chainlink, 40% up. Stellar, 35. So yeah, across the board, man. Solana 36 up. Ethereum Classic 35% up. So yeah, we're seeing good movements. Some of the faith is being brought back upon the market. People are starting to uh, see some movements, and this is great hope, man. Because a lot of people, like, not too long ago, even like, let me stop sharing for a second, and then we'll jump back again. Um, yeah, man, a lot of people were mad, man. A lot of people were tripping. Like yesterday, talking to my friends, like I know one friend of mine, Ariane. Like I got a few Arianes as a friend, but this Ariane, he sold like all his stuff yesterday, man.
So hold on, he sold it to Tether?
Yeah,
Because you
yeah.
know what's funny, man? Remember, like you were at his house yesterday, and I was like, "Yo, brother, that was him, right?
No,
Who was
no,
that?
but
That was
no.
someone else who was upset.
That was Ramin. Yeah, Ramin was super upset, and
He looked upset.
I think he's our viewer right now. I think he's
Yes.
watching right
Yo,
now.
Ramin, remember what I told you yesterday on the camera? I said, "Yo,
It'll
right
come
now
back.
you're upset with Kaseb. Tomorrow you're gonna love Kaseb." Boom, there we go.
Yeah, yeah. He loves me, man. He's sending me messages from 8 a.m. today, man. He's
Yo,
happy.
my cousin is like a prime example of stepping into the game, like after me bugging for so long. And then he stepped in and he won't watch our show. He won't take our advice ever, but he'll send me like things from Forbes magazine. And I'm like, Forbes magazine is cool, but that's still the other side. It's
Yeah.
like if you took the advice they're giving, it's like don't sell. But he ended up moving a major part of his main portfolio into, I don't know, I'm sharing it anyways, into, I'm not saying what cousin's name. I'm Indian. I can have a million of them. He moved his, from everything from his bank into crypto. Like an extremist. Like he went all in. I'm like, bro, you should have not went all in, but I get it. Because he has money. So he doesn't have to go all in to feel he can, but he's like extreme with it. He went all in. And then yesterday he messaged. He's like, "Yeah, I sold everything, bro." Altogether. I'm like, "Bro, why don't you ask me? Like, ask me for advice. Like, I'll even like not advice, but ask me what I'm doing. And I'm like, "Yo, you're gonna regret it because in a few days or in a few weeks at most, you're gonna end up buying everything back for twice as much."
Higher, yeah, yeah. And there you go. One day after, we're seeing greens all across the board, man.
Watch Roadman. Watch Roadman Crypto.
Yeah,
Don't
like
blame me. Watch our show.
straight up, yeah. Like I'm lying if I tell you that I wasn't worried. Okay,
Oh,
I'll be lying, man. I was scared. I was scared, and I'm like, there is a possibility that this thing can crash if these governments and like China and America just keep bashing and bashing and bashing. Like people are gonna actually get scared and leave the game, man.
Yeah, I
And
know.
but that's the situation that we're in right now. The market cap of the whole cryptocurrencies went over like $2 trillion, and now After all the hype and everything of the past month, we saw surge up. We saw a crazy market cap, like all-time highs for market cap. Bitcoin was over 1 trillion, and then Ethereum was trying to flip Bitcoin for for a minute, like reach almost half a million, sorry, half a trillion as a market cap for ETH. And then the same people that started buying uh, the hype, the same people that didn't really believe in crypto game and kind of jumped in and bought Doge basically, the same people actually had weak hands and left the game. They sold. You know what I mean? And no disrespect to them, it's just being misinformed, not being patient enough. Don't looking at a lot of them do not look at long term. A lot of them just see that, oh, ish, Bitcoin is crashing, so they're gonna sell. When you have no faith in the market, you're
Exactly.
gonna you're gonna get scared. You're gonna get paranoid, and a lot of times, rightfully so. Even if you know what the market's about.
Man, you know
Um,
what it's kind of like, bro? It's a lot of people, it's like, in a way, weird example, but it's like ball, It's like, yeah, oh, whew, the Raptors are doing good this year. They're in the playoffs. Yo, all Raptors, everything, baby. Everyone's buying their Raptors gear. People that never bought Raptors gear. I'm one of those people. It's like, yo, I'm gonna buy Raptors gear now. Yeah, go Raps, go. All Raps, everything. I'm buying season tickets for next year. Boom. As soon as they mess up or lose a game, it's like,
there you
oh, the
go.
Raps suck, man. I'm selling everything. I don't want the season tickets anymore. Oh, the Raps won today. I love them again. It's like no one really believes in
No,
anything,
that's true, man. Great example.
you know?
That's just like that. It's really fitting. Definitely, man. Yeah,
Because I
definitely.
want to be honest too. I was scared. I was extremely scared, and I still am kind of worried. I've been worried from the beginning of this game because there's a lot riding on it, man. And it's like I've been worried about it. And I've been asking you every once in a while, I'm like, yo, so what do you think is going to happen? Going up or going down? And I'm just waiting just for you to be like, it'll be fine, man. Okay, that's all I needed to hear. Like a hypochondriac asking people, like, like, yo, I have a headache, man. Is it a tumor? All it takes is someone to be like, it's not a tumor. And then you know it's not.
Yeah.
So, but I was definitely scared of what's going to happen with the market. I was, I have a lot of investments, like even with the music I'm making, I'm investing a lot of my gains into my music. And
True.
it's like, man, like I'm watching that investment bag go down. Even my separate bag that I could pull profit out of, I
True.
didn't pull it out in time. So, and after I did, the beautiful thing was, I want everyone to know, I pulled out $10,000 as an emergency, and I'm like, I'm gonna hold this in case the market crashes, and the rest of my crypto, that's long term now.
Hmm.
That's okay.
Yeah.
And then I ended up using almost all of that 10,000 and buying every dip.
Did you
I
do
kept
that?
buying lower and lower and lower. I bought
Oh,
like
that's amazing,
I was
bro.
buying ETH at like 2,800 Canadian, 25, no, 28, 26, 24, even down to the 2,000 mark. It
Wow.
was like boom, 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 boom,
So
boom.
you bought some ETH
Oh
with the
yeah,
game,
I bought.
bro.
Yeah,
You did what a trader should do.
yeah.
Like that's what I've been watching in the past few days. Like it's great to hold and go through the turbulence. It's good. If you believe in it long term, it's great. But what you can do is cut your losses.
Soon as you see
Exactly.
the dip, yeah.
Exactly what you did. You sell while it's still higher, and you predict like a downfall for the price. And then what you do is exactly what you said, man. You start buying when it's low. When you see some movements, uh, some upward movements,
Yeah.
that's when you start buying again, man. And
I sold it 4,800 Canadian. That's where I
mm,
sold it at, and I got my
whoa,
10,000.
good,
And then
good.
I was like, okay, so I 4,800 Canadian, got my 10 Gs, and then I started buying at like when I had a 50% drop. But when I did it, I was worried. I didn't know if it was the right thing to do. I'm
Right.
like,
Yeah.
if it's a long term, if it's long term after this, after
Mhm.
these dips, then I'm like, well, then now my investments for the year are gonna be a real small bag.
Mhm.
Because it's too late. I'm already in. I already put it in there, and I'm watching it go lower. I'm like, oh man. And then it just like steadied at a certain pace. And this morning, I was happy to watch it go up, but part of me felt like even pulling a little bit out right now. But I'm not going to. I'm just going to wait.
Yeah, man. Nah, what you did is proper, man. This is how you gotta move. You gotta cut your losses. Just gain some more gains by timing your buy and sell
Yep.
properly, and then yeah, it's great, man. Yeah, let's just
What do
jump
we
into
got next?
some of these coins. Let me.
I'm excited for when you get to Ada Cardano.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
So
It is
I'll
exciting.
explain my plan for Cardano when we get there.
It is exciting. I wish I had like 50 grand extra right now to buy like Matic and Cardano. Mm.
Honestly, honestly, I would buy 2,000 worth of Cardano, 2,000 worth of Matic easy right now if I could.
Hmm.
I just don't want to pull it out of ETH and do it, but I feel like
Yeah.
it would be a great thing to do because Matic is going to hit double digits. I don't care. It
Easy.
will hit double digits. If not by the end of this market, even within the bear market, it might hit double digits. And then you have Cardano, which also will hit double digits. Remember, we were talking about from the beginning of our
Yeah.
episode that next
Hmm.
year, when everything they're putting into place actually begins in
Yeah.
2022, that's
Hmm.
when we're going to see that. So, yeah, Cardano's going to do great for us during
True.
the bear market, man.
Yeah, man. We have been talking about Cardano and Matic since the beginning of the Roadman Crypto, man. And if the people go back and watch our older episodes, they'll see that you know utility is important, bro. You know what I mean? Like Doge is still sitting up here, but it's just because like it's hype, man. A lot of newcomers still on Doge. Like utility is coming for Doge, different things. There's some use cases, but when you talk Cardano, for example, I know we're going to talk for more about Cardano, but it's just so much happening with ADA, man. It's just so much good news. So many things are happening in 2021 for it, and the founder is in my opinion, he's a genius and he cares about charity work. So to me, it's all around great coin. Okay, we'll get there. We'll get there. Let's talk about Bitcoin now.
Cool.
Um, the Bitcoin, man, from like when we were around here on the early May, everyone thought that okay, we're gonna definitely shoot up and pass the all-time high of 62, 63, and go to 100. Like people were expecting to be around $100,000 a Bitcoin by now. You know what I mean? Like that's how the market was kind of planned. That's how the bull market was kind of timed in many people's eyes. But what happened was that after um, losing some support around 56, and with the FUD of Elon Musk and everything, we dipped huge, man. We dipped huge. China FUD again, boom, dipped huge. And here, around here, everyone was worried. Everyone's like, "Yo, we're going to zero." But hey, that didn't happen, man. More consolidation. People started selling and buying. Some volume came back to the game, and I would say here, 38,000 for Bitcoin is an okay place to be, man. You know what I mean? Like for now, after like seeing all these bearishness, now we're seeing some higher lows, and that's a beautiful thing, man. I feel like from the charts we could easily go up to a 40, 42 area in the next few days, and we might go come back down to 36, 37 where we are now, and that's still fine. And that's still fine, according to analysis. And we are going to have a upward movement after that. But yeah, here we might go up to 42, 43, and it's going to dip again probably because that's how the market kind of works. And a lot of people are going to get scared again and they're going to sell again. So just a quick prediction for this week.
Let's see
And
if this can happen, eh? So in
yeah,
reality, like I'm kind of feeling the same thing. That's why I'm gonna watch it carefully, and I'm gonna take profits this week, man.
yeah, man. Yeah, my opinion is that when it goes up to 42, you take profits. When it comes down to 35, 36, you buy again. And it seems to like after the low, after the higher low, we're probably going to see a little bit of a sideway movement, but that doesn't mean that we're just going to have to hold and not do anything about it. As you mentioned, we can definitely sell when it's around 42, 41, which is going to be in the next few days. Like by tomorrow, I think we're going to be around here, 42, 43, 44, maybe even. But I don't think we'll go above that in this week, actually. Today is Monday, 24th of May, and I feel like we might come back to these areas by end of the week. And weekends have been quite shiza too. So probably we're gonna come back around 34s and 33 areas. A lot of people are gonna get scared, but I think the bottom is in, and we're gonna see that gradual upward movement.
If anyone's
So
scared, you know what they should do? Just send us their Bitcoin,
we'll hold it for them.
and yeah, we'll hold it for them, and we'll give them Tether.
Sure, yeah,
But
we'll
we'll
do
give them their Tether later. Like we'll make sure they will get their Tether, but when it moons, we'll give them some Tether, and we'll hold it there.
Okay, sure. That's a good deal. That's a good deal. They should take
Only
it. And yeah, Bitcoin, man, just testing that 38 level today. And in the past, let's quickly go to the hourly chart. Um, yeah, man, from morning time, actually, yeah. Now, from yesterday, we're starting to see from 30 green candles to 38, and now yeah, I think we're gonna go up to like 40 and then come back down again and go back up again. So yo, that's Bitcoin. uh let's move to Ethereum now. Ethereum on the 4 hour chart, we're seeing green candles. This reminds me of the time where Ethereum had like almost no red candles, and this could start picking up, and we could easily go back up to the all-time high because Ethereum is kind of, it's setting itself apart from rest of the market. I feel like Ethereum can do good, even though Bitcoin isn't doing that good. And that's pretty much what's happening with the altcoin market because Bitcoin is still below 40,000, but you see surges of 40, 50, 60% for the altcoin market. And so it's still like altcoin season in a way. You know what I mean? Like today is a reminder that, hey, it's still altcoin season and we're not in a bear market. Like all the analysis shows that we might have a top, man. We might have a top in the next month. Some of the timing has been moved around, and history doesn't repeat itself. They say it just rhymes, man. So we're gonna have similar patterns with slightly different timelines. That's what I feel is happening with the market. So yeah, man, for Ethereum, there's a long way to go to 4,200, where the all-time high was,
It'll get there.
but it'll get there. And then this bearishness of the past few weeks was really scary. Almost everyone, even if they don't hold Bitcoin, they hold Ethereum. So yeah, this was really scary for millions of people. But now these green candles are hopium for sure.
'Cause a lot of the time, it's like timing. It seems like in crypto, depending what you buy. If you're like exactly utility, if you're studying utility and use
Right.
cases, and you support tokens or tokens from blockchains that have high utility and use cases, or layer solutions like solutions for blockchains, like gas or whatever it may be,
Yeah. Hmm.
eco solutions,
Hmm.
things like that is like you never really lose. You might not get your gain today.
Right.
All of a sudden, we hit a bear market. All of a sudden, you might not get your gains today. But the
Hmm.
only time you'll lose with this is if the whole world somehow tries to ban it. But we didn't need people to adopt Bitcoin and Ethereum while it still had value. It's just giving it more value. But value was there whether people adopted it or not. We
True.
didn't need the
Yeah.
masses to adopt it. You
True.
know? So it's like at the end of the day, if you sell when it's low out of
Hmm.
panic, or because if you need the money and you made a mistake, you invested everything you have in your life and you need the money right now and you're worried, you know what? I understand.
Yeah.
That's our mistake, and we have to take some just to keep ourselves safe. But the thing is, man, if you don't sell when it's low, then
Hmm.
you're not going to lose any money.
Exactly. Yeah, that's true, man. So patience is the name of the game, man. I feel.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, you're right. 100% correct. With Ethereum, if you take a quick look at the chart here, man, this is what I've been talking about. Like this gradual movement that was almost unbelievable. You know, yeah, we had like 100% gains in the span of like, I don't know, like what is this? Like 2 weeks, man. Like Ethereum kept going up, and we talked about it on this show every day. How Ethereum was just making all-time highs every day, day after day. Even like
No.
when we had a dip, it was a small one, like $200 drop, and again the next day, boom, we're back another $200.
Bro, I'd
So
wake up every morning, look at my phone,
yes.
and just feel like I'm eating golden grapes. Like every morning, I'm like, I must be eating golden grapes today.
King, bro, kingly shit. Yeah, and that's true, man. That's true. After the all-time high, then we saw a lot of bearishness. But you know, like the support line that we bounced off of was our highs in April. Like 1900 is where Ethereum was at in April, early April, and on the 8th of April, we bounced off that level again, that support level again. And then after that, we did not see those same levels of 1900, like right here, 19 or 2000, let's just say $2,000 American. We did not see the same levels until this bottom of this bearish movement right here in the past few days. And now again, like from 2 days ago, we're seeing like from yesterday, we're seeing Ethereum recovering a nice bit, and hopefully we're gonna kind of break these resistance levels and start creating some support around 26, 27 at least. Like if we can kind of stay above 24, 25, I think that's very bullish for Ethereum. And yeah, let's move on to Matic. This is the third coin I've picked for today. Um, uh, Beautiful, man. Like, you know, with the all-time high of $2, 57 cents on like early May. No, actually, when is this? Let me hide this for a second. Yeah, on 19th of May, 18th of May, we had a all-time high, and then the Bitcoin crash started happening, and Matic kind of held good compared to everything else. It held really good. It didn't even. It kind of halved. Like if you take a look, not less than half. Like it kind of lost a whole bunch of value, but the recovery of Matic Polygon has been way better than rest of the altcoins. Like as I mentioned, we're up 100% from yesterday. You know where
Yeah.
yeah where we were boom down to like
Telling you,
87.
man, holding 1,000 Matic and just holding it for until 1 year, not even 1 year, even a few months, by
Yeah,
the end of this year or even mid next year, early next year, first quarter, second quarter next year,
yeah,
double digits, man. That's
double
what I'm
digits.
feeling. I'm feeling it could be like a uni top. It could be almost like, yo, you have 1,000, you got yourself 10 grand next year.
Yeah, man. Yeah, true, man. True. I'm
Mhm.
actually gonna buy some more Matic. On my portfolio, the only one that has recovered quite nice from yesterday is Matic. We have like 30-40% green candles on everything else too, but Matic up 118%. So
Yeah.
87 cents of yesterday to $1.81. So that's like a dollar, on the
So say you have big money and you dropped 10 grand in there.
yeah,
You made
exactly.
10 grand.
10 grand in one day you would have
Yeah.
made. Yes,
Yeah.
definitely, man. So with Matic, if we want to zoom out a little bit, 1 day moving average, this is where the movement started, man. And we kept talking about it on the show. We have been talking about Matic, Matic fanatic. We're coming for you. And yeah, man. The end of last month, we started seeing from 32 cents. Like after I kept telling Rami, Ramin's probably listening. I kept telling him, I'm like, yo, come on, man, buy some Matic. He's like, man, why would I buy Matic when I do not see any movement? But the situation is like this. You gotta look at the project, man. You have to
Mhm.
take a look at the news. You have to take a look at utility, the things they're doing. So, once you believe in something,
Exactly.
uh, then yeah, then you stick to it. And if you stick to it, you're gonna see gains, man.
Because it
Uh,
works the same. It's not just magic tokens. I think it's like, but it takes
yeah.
a long time to understand it. So I get that. But
Hmm.
exactly that, if I could add on, it's like, you look
Yes.
at the utility and its use cases. Like,
Hmm.
what's the project doing? It's like, if you have, for example, you have like dirty stocks that are garbage, that like not are garbage, but it's like
Yeah. Yeah.
stocks are even more manipulated in my mind. And it's like you have stocks, and it's like, okay, so say the Tesla stock before, what was
Hmm.
it worth? There's a Tesla
Right.
stock. He's like, yo, I'm going to be dropping this thing. But until his new thing releases, it's
Right.
not going to start mooning, you know?
True.
So it's
Yes.
like a company can have ideas. I can be Sony, and there's a Sony stock. And then it's like, well, we're about to drop the PlayStation 10 in 3 years. That's the next time we're going to drop a new PlayStation. It's going to be PlayStation 10,000, and it's dropping in 3 years. Right
True.
away, people might FOMO and try to buy some stocks,
Hmm.
but you're going to actually see the movement of the value close to the drop date, close to
True.
the real marketing date,
Okay. Yeah,
close
man.
to the
Yeah.
sale
Yeah.
date.
So very similar. So
Yeah.
very similar to other projects. It's nothing new, and it's not, it's not built on water, man. Like there's foundations, there's people that are doing work, proper like tech work and like promotion work behind these projects, and that's why some like Matic is making its way up the market cap. That's why ADA is sitting right below BNB at a price tag of $1.53. You know what I mean? Like that's why some of these coins are making beautiful movements because there's things that are happening with them, man. Like there's things that are
Yo,
happening
I'm
with them.
FOMOing on ADA, man. I don't have enough ADA. I have like maybe 200 and something ADA. It's not enough. It's not enough, man.
I know.
Because I want ADA to help me. ADA to me is gonna be my life jacket for the bear market.
Yeah.
Because I'm I'm counting, like I believe, just like I believed in Matic when it comes to this, man. I really believe that 1,000 ADA right now. If you
Okay.
1,000 ADA, first quarter, second quarter, latest of 2022, next year, that'll become 30 to 40 a pop.
At
And
least.
at
At
least,
least.
at
Yes.
least. And if you want during a hard time, hey, go make an average year salary off of one sale. Like if I had the dough to do it right now, honestly, I'd buy 5,000 tokens so I can sell 3,000 of them
Right. Yo, man.
as soon as it moves into for the
Straight up.
first real all-time high in the double digits. But 10 is not good enough. I gotta wait till it gets to like over $30, and then I'll do it.
True. True. Yeah. What you're saying is not it's definitely not impossible. Like we could even see 100
Yeah,
dollar ADA, but like what you saying is definitely possible because like you just take a look at history, man. And this is not something random. This all happened this year. In 2021, like from 9 cents, 8 cents. Um, Boom, from here. This is like the new year till now. So 14 cents, 13 cents, boom, quick bump to 36. Little bit of consolidation, small red candles, and then boom,
man.
we go up to $1.29. And then, just like sideways movements a little bit. Maybe some FUD was created here. People thought that it moved a lot, or maybe some people just took profits as they should. And a little bit of downward movements to $1. But we held nice. We held above $1, even with the crash and everything. We did not see Cardano below $1. Like with the dip of Bitcoin and everything, we stayed around $1.32, man. And $1.32 is a price tag that we hit just a month before. Like it was an all-time high that we just hit a month before the dip. So great hold for ADA. we did see a big dip from $2.30 down to $1.37. It halved. It kind of did better than Matic, though. It kind of even did better than Matic
It
in
did.
this. Yes, in this big dip.
Do
So
you know what though? It has a
yeah.
different world. Matic
Hmm.
is blockchain. They're a solution.
True.
They're,
Yeah.
I believe, gaming. So gaming has a lot of value in this space.
Yeah.
Matic is attached to a lot of gaming. You know,
Okay. Right.
Polygon and gaming apps, Decentraland, Atari, like these things like Matic.
Right.
And then
Right.
and anything that's attached to gaming in this space, I believe will do well. And then you have Ada, which is Cardano.
Yeah.
They're more like bringing the community aspect of it. They're bringing like adoption into the real world. And
Yeah.
Matic is bringing solutions for what we already have. They're going to help our gas situations. They're helping the
True.
ecosystem.
Hmm.
They're helping user easeability. I don't know if that's the right word, but whatever. I made things up.
Now it is.
And now it's a real word. Hashtag it.
Yeah.
You heard it here first. But you know what I mean? So I feel like
No,
these
that's
are the
true.
differences, and that's why I think Cardano is going to actually do better than Matic.
Okay, okay, that's your prediction, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, Cardano, like we do have some Cardano news today, though, right? Or no?
I don't have news except it was just like all the things I've been watching and like
Right, yeah,
looking at about it going to double digits. That's been in my brain like since
right.
that's all the only news I want to bring up. That like, yo, double digits. My goal
ADA,
is this year whether I buy it when it's $1.50, whether it's $1, whether I don't have enough to buy in until it's at $3. I'm
true.
still doing it as long as it's in single digits.
Still buying, man. Yeah, I agree with that. I'll do the same. And this is no financial advice, but
No,
yeah, but we give you our opinions and don't do what we do. Maybe do what we do, but do your own research first.
well, I
So,
know. Don't do what we do. Everyone else would. Well, you know what? Why don't you just do the do?
doodly do. Who was that? Yeah,
This
that
is
was
not financial advice.
advice. Yeah.
This is a threat. Ah, no one does that.
Good. Yo, one Cardano news is that I just saw this post. I don't have the full article, but it says 1 million wallets. The number of Cardano wallets has seen a five-fold increase in 2021 as the number of wallets reached 1 million. So yo, use cases for Cardano. It's as you mentioned, it could even be Ethereum competition, right? Like
Mm,
it's got a lot of the same use cases. Just a reminder for people that don't know.
it does. And a lot of people, I think, like, earlier this year, it was like a lot of competition, like the Cardano gang versus like an ETH gang.
Yeah,
And it's like, yo, what's better? This is going to win. That's going to win. It's like, no, man, hold both of them. And it's like, I think they're getting all these new wallets and all that because of their real world adoption, their real
right.
world fundraising. If you're going to be working with universities
Hmm.
in a country somewhere, there's a lot of people involved in a university, from the staff, the faculty to the students,
Right,
right?
right.
So there's automatically your wallets being pushed to these people so they can participate in the use case that Cardano is trying to provide for them.
True, true. Yeah,
So
great thing.
Cardano's going to kill it, man.
Great things, bro. Great things, Fred. We've been a believer. We've been talking about it, and in this crash, in this situation, oh, this is not financial advice. This is a threat. It's true, man. It's true. So, so yeah, man. I feel like good things are about to happen, and we've been talking about Matic and Ada, and we've been proven right. Like great things are happening for it. Some of the best recovery of the day goes to Matic and Ada,
Yeah.
and
And remember one thing, you hear things here first.
you do.
You know how
You do
many
right.
things we've been speaking about that you hear first? And yo, sometimes I feel like we might be psychic.
We are crazy like that.
I'm
I
just
agree. We
like,
are.
sometimes I don't know why. Sometimes I feel I might be psychic. You know what I mean?
You are, man. Look at you. You
Like,
knew
I don't
about
know
this
why.
crypto game. You knew about this game since days, man.
From
So
days. And it's like,
yeah,
yo, I look at it this way. It's like I could just sense it. Like if I'm drinking water and the
Yeah.
bottle cap's gonna drop. You guys saw that with your own eyes.
That's an instant prediction right there, bro. I like that.
Amazing.
That's solid, bro.
So everybody, send me some money. Let's have a little break and talk about what I need here. Is
Okay,
I need
yeah.
some Bitcoin. If you could send me some, and
Maybe
I'm
five,
gonna share
maybe
that.
six
Maybe 5 or
Bitcoin,
6.
5 or 6.
Give me 10. It's a threat.
Okay.
And should you keep it moving or what?
Yeah, like send me some Bitcoin so I can put more saffron in my tea.
Yeah, that's expensive.
Yes,
Play around.
yes.
Your adoption news.
What we got for them, King?
We got this. I'm just gonna read some for you guys. Reading voice. 3, 2, 1. Go. Crypto stock solve volatility issue. Goldman Sachs analysts say.
Should we
This-
should we trust Goldman Sachs or not before you get
No.
into the article? Okay,
No.
no, okay.
We shouldn't
Let's go.
trust Goldman Sachs.
No.
They're just playing the game with us. If anyone's helping with manipulating, and they're gonna be definitely down to manipulate. They're only joining because they can't beat it. But while they're joining, if they could somehow run a coup and like infiltrate and take it over or
Mhm.
trick us in the market,
They will.
they will do it.
Mhm.
But they're just joining because they feel like they have no other choice. That's the only reason. But
True.
and Goldman Sachs, like what else that does remind you of?
I don't know, sack of balls. I don't know, man.
Done.
Right? Yeah.
Exactly what I was thinking. Goldman Sachs. Take out the G. Take out the G of Goldman Sachs, and that's the mentality of the people.
Old man Sachs.
Right?
Ah,
That's who runs, who's trying to
true.
run this space again.
That's true, man.
You know, the old boys club, Goldman Sachs, take out the G because they're not G's, they're not Roadman, so they're Old Man Sachs.
Yo, we should just call him Old Man Sachs from now
We're
on.
calling them Old Man Sachs from now on. Hold on,
Yeah.
I can't talk about this anymore without doing this ticker. It's very important part of the show. Goldman Sachs is now Old Man Sachs because Roadman put the G in Old Man.
Sure.
Whatever. You know what? I'm just gonna go with it.
Done. We
Let
win
that
it.
run in the bottom. Let that run in the bottom during this news
Open.
session.
Yeah, that's true.
That's so
true.
confusing. Anyone watching? All right, so crypto stocks solve volatility issue. Goldman Sachs analysts say Coinbase stock is the best way for investors to gain exposure to the crypto industry and avoid volatility. According to Goldman Sachs analysts, this is actually really fun now. Wall Street mega bank Goldman Sachs has initiated coverage of the United States cryptocurrency exchange, Coinbase, with buy rating following a major crash on crypto markets. In a note to clients on Monday, Goldman Sachs analyst Will Nance stated that the Coinbase stock is the best way for investors to gain exposure to the crypto industry. CNBC reports. According to the report, shares of crypto companies like Coinbase should be regarded as a hedge against the parabolic volatility of cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin. So see, they're still trying to put FUD out there. So they're talking about what's really good and what they're doing. They're trying to stay relevant, but they're still putting FUD. Like you got to read between the lines when colonizers speak. You know, because the colonizers will tell you exactly what the truth is, but it's gonna be in there. You have to find the message. And it's like they're saying, invest in the stocks. They're pushing us back to the stock market. But
Exactly.
stocks like Coinbase, that's great because they believe in stocks more. They're telling us don't be scared of stocks. Stocks aren't scary. They've been around, understand those. And that can be your hedge against, like, crypto is the hedge against the volatility of the dollar. Not the volatility of the dollar, just the existence and like the science of the dollar, of what's going to happen with fiat. You know what I mean?
True.
And so when you see that, you have that's the truth, right? But they're saying that the Coinbase stock will be the hedge fund against the parabolic volatility of cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin. This news comes the week after this major crash. Yo, this is all for a reason, man.
It's all
These
set
guys
up, man.
are part of the FUD. They helped create this FUD. I wouldn't be surprised if they have a big say in it, a big part in it. I wouldn't be surprised if some of the wallets dumping are actually their wallets, or you know what I mean? Like people have more than one wallet. Individuals have more than one wallet. People in the NFT space have more than one wallet and create different characters and different things. So big major corporations have more than one wallet
Yeah.
because they know how transparent this is. And major corporations don't like transparency. So they're going to make sure they can have more than one wallet so they can control the market by dumping when they need to. You know what I mean?
Man, yeah, yeah. Because
These
if you look at it, you're right. Because when you look at it, man, there's only $2 trillion in crypto, man. You know, you take a look at these market caps. Some of these banks, bro, they got trillions of dollars.
Mhm.
So if they want to manipulate, they can, man, and they will. And as you said, they do it anonymously. They won't put their name on it. They won't put
Yeah.
their name on it.
And
Yeah.
then they holler at the news and they drop their great news. They're still crypto people. Look how cool they are, man. Yeah, they're still involved, man. They're not old man Sacks. They're gold man Sacks. It's like, nah, you lost your G card, son. You lost your G pass, old man. So this is what old man says. While we believe the core business today offers an attractive growth profile with the potential to drive new high levels of profitability, we see significant white space for new initiatives to drive more stable and recurring revenue streams to complement the current trading business over the longer
What does white space mean?
it's the same thing. Yeah, this is Roadman Crypto, bro.
We
You
out here,
lost
man.
me at white space. Don't we have it for that already? What are you talking about? Anyways, man, you know what? Oldman Sachs, this article is officially over.
It
Done.
is. It
We're not
is.
gonna talk about no white space out here. We need equality. We're not playing games. Speaking of all the stuff, we do bring Roadman news. Solidarity to everyone still on the road for Palestine and all the people in general, you know. And big shout out to the people in Toronto right now. They're on the front lines dealing with a lot of blatant police brutality. I grew up in Toronto, and Toronto is different than Vancouver.
Hmm.
Toronto is where they test things on us. You know, Toronto is where the first hood was. Government project housing, which was built as a replica from the States, from New York. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hmm.
So this is all a test, and the way police brutality is set up out there is different. I know that, you know, and
Right.
from experience. But
Hmm.
right now, as we speak, people on the front lines on Yonge Street right now, they're actually sitting down on the ground peacefully. I've been at many peaceful protests in Toronto, and I see how they react. They've been there right now. They've been sitting on the ground due to more violence due to more police terrorism against people in the community, especially Black people, because that's what's been happening in Toronto recently again. And
Yeah. I saw some stuff, man. Yeah.
but while they're sitting on the ground protesting to show that they're not aggressive because they're sitting on the ground, you cannot be attacking someone when you're sitting on the ground. You know, you are at a passive position. And even psychologically, when you look at someone and they're sitting on the ground, they're in a passive position. You know what I mean?
No aggression. Yeah.
No
Just,
aggression at all.
yeah.
And that's just fact. Psychologically, we will interpret it that way automatically, and it just is that way. That's what they're trying to show us. And the police are just really starting to attack and push the crowd and do that whole thing where they circle you in and tell you to leave the circle, and if you don't leave,
Yeah.
you'll get arrested. But then you can't leave because they're circled in, and then they make the circle smaller and smaller. And so power to all the people there, man. We all need to get some crypto gains, and we need to like bund these. Like we need wealth, man. We need wealth to bund these colonizers, man. That's what we need. The biggest trick they play, one of the biggest tricks they played on us was to make us feel guilty to have wealth, especially if you're speaking about freedom, equality, and love and the community.
Right. Yeah.
Like, well, why you want money then?
That's
It's like
true.
because we need money. Stop playing this trick on us. We're gonna
Right.
be millionaires, son. You heard it here first. Roadman Crypto, power to the people.
Boom.
Next up. Well, the social, and this is actually good. I went to the wrong place though. It's okay. Let me just do this anyways. Oh, Alida has just messaged me. He's going to be involved in our fundraiser. All right, so Tesla.
Shouts
You
to
know what?
Ali.
First of all, I don't want to call this Tesla anymore either.
What can we call it?
Mesla.
Sure.
'Cause it's a
Elon
mess.
Tusk and Mesla.
Because it is true, man. It is true. Like me and Scott were talking yesterday, and it was like, and it's true, and we talk about this all the time, in life. Like the real Tesla has been like ostracized and punished. You know what I mean? Silenced,
Robbed.
robbed by the government. By the U.S. government too. And it's like, and that same government is now allowing this man to start a company using this other great inventor's name and his technology,
Yeah.
which is supposed to be free for the people, but he's using this and it's doing well. It's kind of like a kick in the face. You know what I mean? It's kind of a kick in the face. It's like, how do you go to? I bet you if we go do an interview on people on the streets in Belgrade or even in Croatia, because they both have an argument where Tesla's from, but we go there and we interview them about what they really feel about Tesla in America, the company. I bet you they'll feel the same way, because it's very disrespectful. It's very
Yeah.
disrespectful to do that. And like someone like the real Tesla right now would probably be upset at what's happening in the world.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Elon Tusk is the evil replica of Nikola. I feel like because he's
Yeah.
trying to seem like the actual Tesla too, man. Like his
Yeah.
free Wi-Fi, like his free worldwide Wi-Fi situation, which is not here yet, but yeah, he's definitely like him trying to like I don't know, him being green, is it only a like him being environmentally friendly, is it only a sales tactic or is he actually changing the world? Like great, electric cars great, but there's debate on the batteries of those cars.
Exactly. And you know what?
So
He probably knows about that too. His team
yeah,
probably knows about that, and they kept that a hush until people talk about it. They're like, let's just push through. I don't believe it has anything to do with the environment because then he wouldn't be flying to space every other month, right?
yeah, yeah,
So like that's really just part of the marketing plan. Like, what do you do nowadays? It's 2021. You're going to build a business. You want to make sure the business is going to be green. That's a good way to get government funds.
yeah.
That's a great way to secure government funds and funding from other people. That's a great way to say you're leading the way. You know what I mean? It's like people don't care about being green. They just, as long as it makes them green, they're down. You know,
Right. Yeah,
and
yeah.
that's the situation. But, Tesla and MicroStrategy, they've been slowly losing their Bitcoin shine. Bitcoin was as good for Tesla and MicroStrategy as they were for it, but the benefits are starting to wane on Bitcoin's corporate flirtees. The high-profile coin purchases by corporate entities like MicroStrategy and Tesla were credited in part with pushing up the price of Bitcoin throughout the end of 2020 and beginning of 2021, which is facts. Allotting billions of dollars worth of Bitcoin to the balance sheet had a knock-on effect on the stock price of Tesla and MicroStrategy, both of which were subject to 340% and 808% pumps, respectively, from the moment their CEOs began stacking sats and posting crypto memes. Sats are
Mhm,
satoshis; they say
mhm,
pennies for Bitcoin. But the glow afforded Tesla and MicroStrategy by their headline-grabbing Bitcoin purchases proved to be short-lived. After the share price of both stocks peaked in early February, MicroStrategy shed value on its way to 64% losses, and Tesla went on to experience its worst losing streak in 3 years after losing 36% in the past 3.5 months.
yeah.
Tesla shares were worth 580 on Monday, down from February's high of 880. MicroStrategy's shares were worth 448, down from February's high of 1,272. Yo, they came through for the shine. This is like marketing. I keep saying it. If they were rappers, that's what they're doing. They wanted to sign to the shiny new label. They wanted a collab from Bitcoin. Yo, Bitcoin, hit me with a feature. Yo,
Exactly.
Ethereum, hit me with a feature. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And it's like that's what they got. They got their features, boom, boom, boom. They got on the front page. They got to talk about their companies a bit more. While all in reality, their companies were struggling in a way. So
True.
this was all part of a marketing plan. And they're brilliant for it, man. They're brilliant for it. And I hope after this reading, even this right now, Tesla MicroStrategy losing their shine, I hope it also makes the people not be scared. I feel like new people who are jumping into the space buying and then making it tether as soon as it's a 1% dip and then buying again when it's a 10% gain. It's like these people are going to sell with fear. They are going to buy with FOMO. They are going to sell with fear. That's what they're going to do. And they're going to keep the market volatile. But the main people in the space or the new people in the space that want to get a better understanding of it, which includes myself, is like, I'm trying to learn that as well. And I'm trying to not being a victim of the fear because the fear also floods me. You know what I mean?
We're human, man. It does it to all of us.
And it's like I made mistakes and I made great choices while I was scared. And I was like, most of the choices I made where I was like, I'm not going to let the fear give in, but I'm worried about my finances.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, every single time I've done that in the past year, I've come out a winner.
Good. Great.
Every single time. So it's like, I think that's like a lesson I'm just realizing right now publicly.
No, true, man. Yeah, you gotta have your eyes on the prize, man. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? Yeah, you have to watch out your investments, and some of the fear is healthy fear.
Yeah.
Some of that fear is healthy fear, but you don't let it cripple you, basically.
And you study and research. There's a lot of experts in the space, man. Like
Mhm.
and all the experts in the space, this is a space where I'm noticing now, even if you are an expert, you're still guessing.
Yeah.
You're basically a scientist always at the what's that? There's a section, I forgot what it's called in school, but you're always at the testing moment. It's like always trial and error phase, man.
But that's science, man. That's good, and that's some of that's where it gets really interesting. Actually, it's
Yeah,
unpredictable, and if you have a little bit of predictions, if you know the science, if you look at the charts, if you follow news,
yeah,
you will be the least thing you will be is ahead of the rest.
that's it.
And yeah, and that's very cool.
And
Hmm.
have fun. That's another piece of advice. Have fun. So don't worry. Like basically, what I was getting at, we'll get off Tesla and them, but maybe we stop listening to people's FUD and we start having fun with it and we start doing our own research and we stop taking, speak for myself, I stop taking for granted the gains I am getting because sometimes the gains are not high as I'm used to anymore, but there's still gains. Relax, Miz. You know what I
True.
mean?
Yeah.
Have fun. Invest an amount that I can have fun with. It is a gamble. It is a gamble, but investing in stocks is a gamble too, you know. And it's less of a gamble if you're looking at the utility and the case use, and that's the main thing. Man.
Exactly.
Do your own research. Look for utility and case use, man. That's the number one thing I've learned.
Word. Roadman Crypto, man. You heard it here first.
You heard it your first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th.
Yo, hold on. Why are we matching in the past few episodes, man? Matching the outfit, like black and white, like the Michael Jackson song,
Well, it's
and
because you can't
then
even hold it.
yeah, can't even hold it.
This is from India too. T-shirt I got from India. Big up Poetic Justice, man. Poetic Justice is about to drop a NFT. His first NFT. He's a rapper from India. And you know what? We'll talk about it right now. This is Roadman thing.
Yeah, yeah.
The Poetic Justice. He's an MC from India. Honestly, he's one of my favorite MCs from India. When I went to tour in 2015 or 14, I forgot when, he set me up with a bunch of shows. I kicked it with him. He introduced me to a bunch of his boys. He started the first battle rap league. In
Yeah, I
India.
remember you talking about him. I remember you talking about
Also,
him.
Slum God Millionaire. You know Slumdog Millionaire? He started the Slum God movement, co-founded it, which is empowering the people in that community in Dharavi with hip hop, blah blah blah. We got to do a bunch of workshops when you were out there. It was dope. But he just dropped his new album, Green Heart Astronaut. And I'm not lying, yo. I've only listened to it once, and the other song, well, this main single, I listened to it a bunch of times whenever it plays. But I do love it, and I'm not just saying because Guerrilla Music is dropping the NFT.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I say he's India's Kendrick. It's a big thing to say, man,
Whoa.
but that's what I say.
Poetic Justice.
7 songs. All 7 songs come with 7 videos that are animated cartoons, and it comes with artwork. So it's a
Whoa.
full cartoon, Green Heart Astronaut,
Whoa.
and it's the first full album from an Indian rapper or musician, period, dropping as an NFT, and that's happening through Guerrilla Music. The date's
Yes.
very soon, but it's already minted and waiting in the wallet. You know, and we
Amazing.
also got the first NFT from an Indian rapper, which was the first single, was Masculine, which is also on the Guerrilla Music store. But I just had to interrupt my own thoughts for it, because this is where I got the shirt from doing the concerts.
Good thing you did, man. Nah, like that's part of like the news too, and that was news to me too, man. Great
No
stuff.
doubt.
I like that.
But I
I
was
like
going to go to NFTs later, you know, but whatever. We go back and forth. But next piece of info is Uganda. So Uganda's finance watchdog calls for crypto regulations in the country. With exchanges slow to fall under the FIA oversight, Uganda's AML watchdog wants the government to make a move on crypto regulations. Uganda's Financial Intelligence Authority wants the government to come up with a clear-cut crypto regulation. According to a report by Ugandan media outlet Daily Monitor on Monday, which is today, the FIA has asked the country's finance minister to develop a legal framework for cryptocurrency regulations.
Mhm.
That's good. It's like, oh, whatever. It's like people that can make their money, boom, boom, boom. And sometimes having not having them involved might be easier for us, but to actually be able to use that money and make it easier for us to pull it out, it's nice to have it regulated to a certain level as long as they don't colonize it, and that's the main problem here. You know,
True. Yeah.
governments colonize it.
The double-edged sword that we always talk about.
And it's another piece of info I really want to share, and I will share the screen. Actually, no, I won't for this one. But blockchain project becomes one of the largest social experiments of the world. A blockchain project believes it can achieve massive scalability while pushing the boundaries of decentralization. When this truly decentralized blockchain launched on May 7th, 2020, it had not sold a single token. A year later, Free Ton, you guys see that places, right? TON. Free TON still hasn't and won't. TON Labs, CTA said on May 3rd. They won't be selling it. That's unique for a proof of stake blockchain, which generally relies on validators who stake a fair amount of a project's tokens to ensure good behavior. But then, very little is normal about the Free TON project, which arose from the ashes of Telegram messaging service Telegram Open Network blockchain. So Free TON is TON, Telegram Open Network blockchain. And what's cool about that is you use Telegram. A lot of people
I do. Yeah.
a lot of people around the world use Telegram, and they haven't sold a token, and they're not planning to. You know, so in that incarnation, Telegram pre-sold 1.7 billion worth of tokens to investors, but the U.S. Security Exchange and Exchange Commission stepped in, calling the sale an illegal security offering and forcing Telegram to return 1.2 billion to investors and abandon the project. With so much work done, however, 17 other TON developers decided to keep the blockchain going, but make it one of the largest social experiments in the world in terms of truly decentralized governance. According to Alexander Filatov, CEO of Freeton core developer at TON Labs, nobody runs or owns this project. There's no foundation. There's no legal entity. It's fully community-driven project. We did not do any ICO or token sale in any shape or form. It's kind of cool. Let's see what happens.
Great. Yeah. And I think Telegram is Russian, and this guy's name was Russian too, man. I think Telegram is a Russian project, and yeah, it's yeah. So yeah, man. No, great news. I like that one, man.
And then that news is done, right, son? And are we going to go here? Where do I want to go next? That's what I want to figure out. Want to give me a second?
Yeah, man. While you do that, I should say that Bitcoin is just above 39,000, and Ethereum passed the 2,600 mark. And yeah, good news. We're going green.
We going green out here.
Yes, sir.
I just want to make sure I got the right shit right around here. Oh shit! Why stop playing every time I press the button? All right. So, in that case, right, let's go. So, I'm gonna share the screen.
Yep.
You are now watching
You are now watching Roadman
Crypto.
Screen.
We out here. Yo, what happened to my hair? I danced and it fell.
This guy's always showing off about his hair.
You know what I'm saying? I'm bald, but I'm not bald. One more time, the bald spots for the fandom, for the
Fans
Roadman
them.
fans. Them.
All right. Well, this social media platform, we've been talking about a lot of social media platform, the Instagrams, the Nafter, the CAD X project from Beast. What's his name? You know what I'm talking about?
Master Beast.
Yeah.
Okay.
So all these things, like our social projects, social pages like Facebook, like Instagram, that are going to let you make your post automatically into NFTs, that'll let you, as a creator or a fan or a follower, to gain tokens and all these things. It's kind of really cool. And I'm
Mhm.
really, while we still have to figure out a moment to speak about virtual real estate and metaverses.
Yeah, that's still to come.
This is something I would love to speak about, because this could be a whole episode, because a lot is being added on. And to
Yes.
me personally, none of these launched yet, but every single one of these I've signed up for, and I'm waiting because I'm excited for new social media platforms that are crypto based. I'm actually really excited for it. But will the social media platform overthrow Facebook? It better. Social blocks. If you knew that Facebook was going to be this big, would you have invested a few $100s in Zuckerberg? The new Zuckerberg comes from the Netherlands, and his name is Michiel Ipenburg. He is the founder of the brand new social media platform, Social Blocks. First token sale almost sold out. Man, we missed it. I wish I was there. Social. I'm going to look at it later today. Social Blocks describes itself as a privacy-focused, all-in-one social media platform. Platform collected over 1 million in the first 48 hours of the seed round. Can't believe I missed this, which is remarkable given the fact that it has yet to start marketing. The use of
Whoa.
blockchain technology enables social blocks to bring new features to social media. One of these features is challenging other users, and it will revolutionize social media as we know it. This is him. He looks serious.
Yo, but I trust this guy right away. Like, you know how you can't trust Mark Zuckerberg?
Yeah, no,
But
no,
this guy, right away, you're like, okay, he's a good guy. From the features, he's
yeah.
not mad.
No, no, no. He's doing his thing. And he's
Yeah,
from the Netherlands, man. He's just trying to chill.
yeah.
Challenges. Users can challenge one another on the platform to create unique content. The challenged user will earn social blocks tokens after fulfilling the challenge. Smart contracts solve the concerns regarding conditional transactions. So boom, we have the social network. I have a
Yeah.
new music video dropping. I start a dance challenge. I tell people, yo, participate. I'm begging you, participate. Please like and share. Now people will easily like and share, because once they
Oh,
participate in the challenge you're giving them, they get social blocks tokens. Me as an artist, say I'm on tour, I'm forgetting things, so I'm messed up somewhere, whatever. I won't be able to mess up and not give them their social blocks tokens after they did the challenge, because it's all going to be attached to smart contracts.
boom.
Beautiful.
Automatically it's happening.
I'm
Whoa.
definitely going to mess with social blocks, and I need to look into it. I'm actually excited, and it bothers me. I can't help it. Like,
That,
actually, it bothers me that I'm not involved yet.
it's got a ring to it too, man. Like, this could get big. The name,
You know what? I'm going to take us to the token sale right now. Let's do this live.
let's go.
I'm going to the token sale, man. That's it. We ain't playing games out here.
That's
We ain't
it,
playing
man.
games out here, cuz. I
That's
got to
it,
take that ticker off. Let me pick a better one. You know what? Don't be
Just
a waste hand. There
don't
we
be a
go.
waste end.
Sometimes you gotta like put tickers up. It's more fun.
It is.
All right, there we go. Let's go. See what's popping. Privacy first social media platform. Will I join? Yeah. I
Yeah.
will. Join the token sale? Heaven, yeah. Boom. Challenge accepted. Token sale. This is your chance to be a part. Pre-register now. What? I thought it was already sold out. What are you guys talking about? See, that's the problem. You can't see the screen, can you?
Yeah, no, here I see the token sale page, the purple page.
Okay, but you don't see the Google.
No, yeah,
So what
privacy.
it does is when you press that button, it takes you to
Yeah.
Google Docs,
Hmm.
and that's it.
So this is the pre-register for the next round of sales, probably, right? If they have sold
It must
out.
be. It
Yeah.
must be. Yeah. But I'm gonna definitely register when we're off the air. Yeah. So
Where
that's
can you buy? Like, how do you buy it though?
so it
You
looks
go.
like here you fill out the Google Docs form. You
Yeah.
put your email, your name, your phone number, but those are not. You don't have to. I think you could still be private, but they probably want your email minimum.
Right.
Then the allocated amount in dollars. So how much worth do you want to buy? And it has to be a minimum of $1. So you put the answer. And then in
Right.
the second section, you specify, is it Euro, USD, US, whatever. Then you specify, you put that there. Then you write the deposit address. So it has to be an ERC token address, so any Ethereum wallet. And then it's like a MetaMask wallet. We
Right.
showed you guys how to create a MetaMask wallet in one of our old episodes. But you give them the ERC token 20 token wallet address, and you put that address in there.
Boom.
And that's it. And in 24 hours, you will get an email from them explaining what you got to do next to buy the token. Pretty cool.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool, man.
We need a new version of Google Docs. Everyone in this space, in this decentralized space, uses Google Docs, including me. And we need a decentralized version of Google Docs.
Right. Right.
Makes more
Yeah.
sense. So, yo, Bumba Cloud, right?
Bumba trousers.
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 Next up, we got another one. We're going to keep it moving. This is going to segue us into NFTs. This is actually one of the metaverse platforms that we've been talking about. We've been saying it's going to do really well. Sandbox.
Oh,
Sandbox, where you can make games, and there's a lot of other cool things that are going to happen in the Sand token. They're saying to watch out for the Sand token. I still haven't bought some. I only have a few because I own Sandbox property, but I haven't bought tokens. But I got some tokens gifted because I own land.
Good.
But it ain't enough, man. It ain't enough. There we go. Sandbox, Euphoria land sale, May 27th. Coming soon. 900 regular lands. I'm glad we get to tell you guys ahead of time. There's 900 regular lands, 400 premium lands, which probably means it's attached to Euphoria, their NFT collection stores, or it's attached to Atari or Sandbox parcels. Because if it's attached to these big parcels that are guaranteed going to have traffic,
right.
when they launch it, they're going to have games and people coming through.
Then you got traffic.
Exactly, because people will leave that game in their avatar, and next door it could be your building.
Done.
So
Yeah.
you really get that traffic, you know. But that's dope. I wonder how much their land's going to sell for. Because in the beginning, man, their pre-sales were like literally $20-$30, man. And now, like, the shit I bought for $20-$30 is worth thousands.
Whoa.
So, and I'm not selling. It's like the new NFTs and a new major partners have landed in Sandbox Metaverse, which only means one thing. Time to celebrate and grab more land. This land sale has so much in store and some super exciting partnerships, including Gordon Ramsay's Hell's Kitchen, a meta version of it.
Wow.
Wonder what they're going to do. Wonder if it's going to be a game. Probably a game. I wouldn't be surprised.
Right, yeah.
The Sandbox Euphoria land sale will include 900 regular lands, 400 premium lands featuring exclusive NFTs. So you buy the 400 premium lands, you'll get exclusive NFTs with it. So you'll be the owner of exclusive NFTs once you buy the land. So that's kind of a cool add-on, you know. 11 estates via auction and OpenSea. So estates are bigger than lands. Estates are 4 plots of land or more. That makes an estate. And it has to be connected. That's an estate.
Right. Okay.
So 11 estates via auction to OpenSea, and 2 yet to be revealed music artists and DJs. I don't want to say something, so I won't say something, but I actually got inside news. Oh man, I'm buying land. I actually got inside news of who some of these music artists will be.
Really? Are you going to reveal now or no?
I'm
Maybe
not going to, because I don't know if I have the permission to reveal it.
Yeah.
Got inside news from their manager, and I don't want to reveal it until their manager.
Right. Yeah. So
but I will reveal it to you after this call.
Okay, good.
You know?
That Roadman Crypto information.
That's dope.
I mean?
So 2 yet to be revealed music artists and DJs. Each premium land will come with its own curated and unique Euphoria NFT collection. Wow. And there will be 5 small, 3 medium, and 2 large estates on auction. Other than receiving exclusive NFTs, premium lands are also located closest to Sandbox partners, which means they have better chance to be visited by players after the game officially launches. Like
what you said, yeah.
So this Thursday, man, at 1 p.m. UTC, I forgot what time that is here. A lot of this universal metaverse space, they use UTC, like we've been doing in our virtual events.
Mhm.
UTC is universal time, universal something time, whatever.
Right.
But you can convert it through Google. But this sale is huge and includes diverse array of partners from all corners of the NFT world, including Zepito, Voxel, RT, FKT, Board Ape Yacht Club. We spoke about that. French Crypto, Digital Art Fair host, CADAF. Blah, 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 blah. To buy a plot, you will need to set up a wallet, purchase the native currency sand, and buy land on. Oh, they're doing it different. You have to buy land through sand now. When I was buying land, sand wasn't even launched yet. Token
Mhm.
wasn't launched yet.
So what you used Ethereum to buy some or?
Ethereum. So now
Yeah.
you have to convert your Ethereum into sand. Honestly, I hate converting things to buy.
Mhm.
I hate it because I hate dealing with the gas to convert things to buy. And I'm going to have to convert it with MetaMask. And the gas will probably be high unless I log in. I found out finally how to log in through the Polygon network.
Uh-huh.
So you log in through Polygon Matic net on your MetaMask wallet, and then you can get lower fees. But
That's
even
cool.
though I figured out how to do it, it's not working. So when I figure that out, I'll share with you guys when it will work. But anyone interested in buying virtual land, if you don't have any yet, this is not advice, but this is something that I feel personally is a good thing to do. If I didn't have land, I would definitely jump into this. And me having lots of land in Sandbox, I'm still going to try to buy land. I'm going to research later to see how much the land sale is going to be worth.
Right.
Is it going to be an auction style?
Exactly. Yeah. These are some of my questions. It doesn't say in this article yet about the price or the
No,
bidding or yeah. Okay.
it says some will be auction style, right?
Mhm.
Which is the 11 estates will be auctioned. Premium lands will be available. Oh no, so premium land and the 900 regular lands will be available for direct purchase.
Okay. Okay. I see. I see. I see.
11 estates will be auctioned. So premium land, the 400 is going to cost 4,683 sand buyout price.
How much
Land,
is sand now?
yeah, let's find out. Can you find that out while I do this?
Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Go on. I'll find it.
And then 900, the regular 900 lands is going to be 1,000 sand. To be honest, if I can't afford the premium land, I will be happy buying at least one parcel in this place for the 1,000 sand. But my goal right now is to buy premium land, depending on the price.
Hmm. It says sand is 30 cents now, and it has moved up to 12% from yesterday, with the market cap of 215 billion apparently. Or no, sorry, 250 million. So
So
yeah, even the
for me,
coin is a great investment. I'm pretty sure.
they're saying the coin is a great investment, man. I gotta put a note. I'm putting notes to self. Buy
Mhm.
tokens. Like I'm buying these tokens, man. And
Mhm.
Matic, but then also
Yeah, man. If it's
sorry,
30
I
cents,
don't like taking time and writing stuff. Sorry, guys. It's important.
it's name of the game, bro. This is the name of the game.
But yeah, fam, that's it, man. Sand, I'm gonna keep this one open. Now let's get into some NFTs, if we may.
Yes, sir.
First NFT we're gonna get into is I'm gonna make fun of them for a little bit. It's gonna be like an NFT I make fun of. It's like really weird, man. It's like what is this? What's wrong with you? NFT, non-fungible token? A non-fungible token from CNBC? A Fox News token? Oh, let me buy the Fox News token. Whoever buys this, when you don't get a resale value for the token, that's your fault. You didn't do your due diligence in your research.
Don't be surprised.
Just because NFTs are popping, you still have to check. Yo, NFTs have utility cases now.
Okay,
NFTs
yeah.
have uses. NFTs also have, you can study them to see if there will be a resale value. So let's just read it about CNBC. They're recognized, blah, blah, blah. They're CNBC. They're the news about the drop. March 10th, 2009. The economy is in turmoil. The markets have lost over 50% of value in the past 17 months. For Mark Haynes, it was time to make the call. This moment from CNBC, Squawk on the Street, is what is referred to as, first of all, Squawk on the Street, man, they're trying to be Roadman Crypto, Bun the Colonizer, as Haynes calls the bottom, now specifically recreated by our artist as an NFT. One collector will be able to purchase the unique video of the call made live on CNBC. So he calls what it's like, this is the bottom of the market. He calls it out in this video clip. I know you guys can't hear it.
We can kind of hear
All
it.
you heard was this. This is the guy. And I'll reenact what he said. Literally like this. Hold on. I'm going to do it. Mark Haynes did not like to make calls. He really sounds like, this guy sounds like a wrestler. You see this guy's face?
Yeah.
Yo, he sounds like a wrestler. Mark Haynes didn't like to make that call. I'm not lying. But he felt that day. He thinks it's time to buy. And that's the man right there. I'm like, yo, stop praising this guy. Get out of here. Get out of my face. CNBC, I will not be purchasing. And Mintable, when the people that have been in the space holler at you, you do not get back to them. People in the space, not just me, I know a lot of NFT artists that are trying to get at Mintable to get front page slots, to pay them for front page slots. But CNBC is getting the front page slot. It's like, yo, you're going to make your app, your pay. I love Mintable, but they're going to make themselves look like a joke. Honestly, man. It's like you gotta put real NFT drops in the space, or it's gonna look like a joke. Right now, what you're doing is you're appealing to the masses. That's what you want to do. That's cool. But the masses aren't gonna fully be there to understand what this really is.
Yeah.
And the niche collectors, man, I don't think they're really happy about this, man. It's pretty funny still. But yeah, CNBC, Bun the Colonizer all day every day.
Bun the Colonizer, man.
I'm closing that tab. I don't need that in the future. All right, so next, you guys know about K-pop.
Yeah, Korean pop music, eh?
Yeah, so K-pop is huge. I didn't change the market. I'm going to share the screen as well. K-pop. X-pop blockchain releasing new K-pop NFT marketplace. So X-pop is a blockchain. Korea is entering into the NFT marketplace in exactly the fashion you would expect. X-pop has announced a new K-pop-centric NFT trading platform focused on the Southeast Asia market. Honestly, Korea's usually ahead of shit. I'm going to study X-pop. I'm not going to buy one of these NFTs, but I'm going to study X-pop. And I'm going to see how I can get involved with them, and we're going to bring more information from them in the future, because I never even knew about X-pop until this moment. I didn't know about their Korean blockchain, but this is really innovative, and it's going to do well, I believe. So due to arrive at the end of June, X-pop is a culmination of 2 years hard slog. The platform boasts 200 teams of K-pop artists, 100 games, and its own native token, X-pop. Wow. Furthermore, X-pop will flood the market with pre-minted works, specially prepped for the launch. The key focus is to support the growth of the already massive K-pop industry. That's amazing. Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah, you see how these K-pop groups get views on YouTube? Like they get millions and millions and millions of like watchers and like you know viewers.
Yeah.
So yeah, this one is great news for the NFT market. I feel like it's gonna bring a lot of attention. And I feel like it's good attention. You know.
No, I believe it's good attention too. Like honestly, man, I think Korea is ahead of the game. They have been, and I don't know. I just think in the world they're ahead of things. South Korea is ahead of things, and there's a lot of fear. Don't go there for this and that. When we went there, it's like, oh, it's gonna get. It's like you go there, the locals don't care about any of these fears, and they're actually living a great life. The only weird part of South Korea is the American military presence. The only real violence when we were there that people were talking about in Korea was the American military. When they're off duty, they're raping and shooting people. So it's like really the American military is the problem. And Korea is pretty much doing pretty well, and they've been advanced, and their culture is deep. They have a lot of support for their own culture. They love hip hop culture. That's one thing. And K-pop, K-pop's a movement that's on. You guys saw what happened during this Trump thing, during Black Lives Matter. K-pop was one of the K-pop culture, that community was one of the main communities that were derailing the Proud Boys hashtag. The Proud Boys hashtag was getting confused because
Right, I saw that.
decided to derail it. So
Yes.
they have that power. They're going to have a power to really do some cool things. And what I'm reading right now is they're attached. They're a parachain to Polkadot. So the Polkadot blockchain and the K-Dot blockchain, the K-pop blockchain, are working hand in hand. So that's another reason Polkadot's going to do even better. So be on a lookout for Polkadot's moon very soon. In June,
Yeah, yeah.
we might be able to see the Polkadot token moon slightly because of their attachment to the XPOP.
Yes, yes. Yo, you heard it here first, man. You heard it here first.
For sure, you heard it here first. And this is a moment when we tell you, look at utility. This is why why I'm assuming this right now in 10 minutes, you know?
Mm-hmm.
We just heard this news.
Right, yeah.
But yeah,
Whoa.
man, that's where it's at. I'm actually excited about that still. We have two other things, and one is the new Brazilian NFT marketplace. New gallery launching soon. So New Gallery, NEUE Gallery, is an upcoming NFT platform. It's going to be the first NFT marketplace which is specifically developed for a Brazilian audience. And that's really cool because you go to these sites, it's English. For mass adoption, you want this. You want platforms for people. And if it's a decentralized space, it's better if everyone starts building their own. Build your own.
Yes.
We're trying to do at Roadman and Guerrilla Music.
True. Yeah, and Brazil got like a huge population of Portuguese speaking people. So
yeah,
automatically this is huge news, man. Yeah.
Since it's Roadman, we got our last NFT news. And since it's Roadman, I saved this for last. Closest to hip hop we could get, Black Eyed Peas. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
APL.D.AP. So Black Eyed Peas member says NFTs are opportunity for Filipino artists. The musicians' new NFT collection benefits charitable efforts, including paying for gas fees for Southeast Asian artists. Amazing.
Whoa. Beautiful. Thank you.
So in brief, Black Eyed Peas member APLDEAP, I don't know how to say his name, has launched a series of NFTs today through the marketplace, Portion.io. We spoke about Portion before. And the proceeds from the sales will go to the First Mint Fund and Manila's. So First Mint Fund is a brother. He's been working in the space. He's been working with the First Mint Fund also.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what they do. They help pay for gas fees. And it's really cool that he's doing this with his NFTs. So if you can't support an NFT, I would ask you guys to support this NFT.
Mm-hmm.
And the story is by Sky, are you there? No, Sky's asleep. But the story is by Andrew Hayward. Probably Sky's family right there. Yeah. So let's keep it moving, man. And that's our news for the Blood Clot Day. We had a long show. I thought it was gonna be short.
We had to, man. On this beautiful Monday, the market's coming back, so we just hope for a very good week for all the crypto holders, NFT holders, and I just hope that these countries and these FUD creators can
Exactly.
go F themselves.
Get the FUD out of here.
Yeah, get the FUD out of here, and yeah, I think we're making a nice little comeback, bro. And all the weak hands, all the paper hands, they're already out of the game, man. And those aren't the people that you want in this market. You need people who actually know what they're doing, what they're saying, what they're investing in. People who hold and don't fall for the FUD, man, because they're trying to take this away from us, and it's not gonna happen.
100%. And yo, look out for we keep digging up hiphopcanada.com, but look out for it, man.
From the east to the west with Hip Hop Canada.
We're going to be announcing very soon, but we're doing a pre-announcement right now, but announcing very soon officially that we are going to be doing more work. Roadman Crypto is going to be working even more closely with Hip Hop Canada. We've been already doing it, our crypto work, and Hip Hop Canada, we've been working hand in hand with them. We've been giving a lot of the crypto articles and the NFT weekly articles, but they're going to be supporting Roadman Crypto in a way that I'm really excited. And you can expect one of our weekly episodes to be 100% co-signed through their platform. So one of our weekly episodes, when we start this, So we'll still have 5 days a week, but 4 days a week will be on this channel, and one of the days will be on their channel. But I'm really excited to like cross mingle and bring more people into the space. You know what I mean?
Definitely. Yeah, that's a good thing, man. Shouts out to Hip Hop Canada.
And hold on, I gotta.
And then yeah, man. Amazing, man. Amazing stuff. Monday, May 24th. We're seeing good movements. And I have a feeling that we're gonna have a very special guest just barging in through the
Hey, yo,
barn
look,
door.
let me through here. Tell me I can't even speak about the moon right now. When there was a dip, how they gonna see it, right? Lucille, oh, case.
Oh,
Bother me with Lucille. All right, Lucille. Oh, hey guys, what's going on?
hey, look at you. We're watering it.
It's been kind of frustrated. I've seen Mizzle on the way out. I beat him up, took his t-shirt. He
Don't
deserved.
do that. He's nah, man. Don't do that. He's the host out here, man. We need him. What?
He's the most. I'm the host and I'm the most. He may be the host, I'm the most. Oldman, he's an Oldman sex. How about that? He's an Oldman sex. I'm a real G. I've been giddy upping and galloping. That's what the G stands for. Do you giddy up and gallop at Lucille?
Giddy up and get up.
Right? But let me tell you guys something. We had the dip. Some people bought the dip. Some people sold the dip. If you sold the dip, then you have no faith, right? It's like you might as well go burn your own hay. All the hay prices and that low. When people weren't buying hay from me, after I burned down the hay in my community, then I had hay and I was selling it at a high price, and people started saying, hey, the hay's not even worth that the hay used to be anymore. And I'm like, hey, you know what? I could have burned the hay. I could have said, I don't got time for this hay. I could have burned my own hay. Did I burn my own hay? No, I bought more hay. I bought more hay at a lower price.
I think you got it right, man. That's how you do it. You gotta buy the dip, sell the hay when it's very high in value, man. You got it.
That's right, partner. And I wanted to say another few things, if you don't mind. It's you see, it was not too long ago, but I am actually performing somewhere recently. It's gonna be crazy. I want to bring it on Roadman Crypto, let you guys know. But people really know I'm a celebrity now. I become a celebrity all over the world in my neighborhood, all over the whole world in my house. And you see, we got this thing that's called so-called drugs. It's a 24-hour telethon. It's called Drugs. Drugs the musical, a 24-hour telethon. It's going to be happening in August sometime. They're fundraising right now. You can go to our pages and we'll make sure the fundraising link will be in the video section when it's uploaded. But they're fundraising right now. It's to celebrate the International Day of Overdose Awareness. And they're touching on many themes within a 24-hour online telethon. A brother named Joe Amaro is doing it from Tirana. He also had Blood. He just had a musical called Blood that did real well last year. And now he's working on a musical called Drugs that's going to be coming right after this whole telethon. And you know what I'm doing?
What?
I'm doing the pre-party. 1 hour pre-party hosted by, curated by Wet Water Media.
Hey man, I didn't know you do community work like this, man. Like
I don't do community work. I don't care about the community. I burn the hay and I take the hay. I'm crazy. Miz cares old Mizzo. Ooh, I care about the community. That's why he ain't getting no gigs. He ain't getting gigs because he cares. Me, I don't give a shit about the community. That's why the community hires me. They kiss my ass. I use them. They hire me. Miz is nice to them. They kick him in his face. They kick him when he's down. He's too nice. Right?
That's true.
You community stuff, that's buffoonery. You things like me, you say forget about the community and you just burn down the hay till you have more hay, and look what happens. You're hosting shows, you're hosting pre-shows for telethons, and that's how you do it, man. Wet Water Miz, make sure you can feel me live and view me right all day, every day. You don't get the last word, I get the last word, and I'm out. Lucille's waiting, baby, because we go into the moon. You know how many gains I made? I made so many gains. Ooh, hey, that's right. Oh, fresh bull sperm for sale also. Just wanted everybody to know. Got a fresh during the bull dump. I was bull pumping. The bull was dumping. I was bull pumping. Let me tell you, you got to make money somehow. You got to hustle and hustle and hustle, right?
Use your muscle. Bull pump. So if anyone
That is
needs any, you holler at me. I see we had a guest that rolled through and left during the bull pump comment. And you
quickly.
know what? Maybe that person's too weak, and maybe I'll burn his hay down. I'm out. Right on. Hey-ha!
Yo, that's wet water miss for you guys, man. Like he's getting more famous than all of us, and that's a good thing, man. We're just happy to have him as part of the team, and his enthusiasm, his energy definitely brings a lot of joy to us. And hey,
You say
did
he
you
gave me my shirt back still.
quickly? Yeah, fuck, man. Good thing he didn't beat you up that bad, man. Like you're fine, you look okay, you're not bruised up or anything.
Yeah, no, he told me secretly. He's like, you know what? Like, at least you're about the community. I'm gonna give you your shirt back. Like, in the split second, I heard him talking, and he
Yeah,
left. In a quick second, he's like, you know what? I was wrong. I really like what you're doing, but for the community, I'll give you your shirt back. But he was just telling me, he's like, he sees that he gets more respect doing it the way he does.
I think so too.
I
Yeah,
don't hate on him.
yeah. Nah, that's his stilo. Let
Yeah,
him do his thing. We let him do his thing.
yeah, you know. But that's it, man. That's
So
our show.
yo, hour 45 minutes. We got 2 viewers. To the viewer that just joined us, join us tomorrow, 12 at noon Western time, and we'll just continue hitting you with news and
Yeah.
yeah, all of that.
Oh yeah, and one more thing. In our show, everything in our show, remember, is not financial advice. It's a threat.
Yeah, there's a threat. There's a threat. Like and subscribe, please, man, to the viewers.
You are now watching Roadman
Crypto.
Sorry, I took you out right when you were saying like and subscribe.
That's it. Nah, I think they heard it. That's fine.
All right, man. Don't be a musk. No FUD. Bull dumping. Remember to inhale, exhale. Always got to remind people what we got. Bun the colonizer. Whales are the new bankers. ADA might go to double digits in early 2020. You heard that here first. Remember that. We also spoke about Polkadot. Remember that. That Polkadot might do really well as soon as June hits when Xpop's NFT store launches. You heard it here first, second, third, and fourth. Goldman Sachs is now Oldman Sachs because Roadman put the G in Oldman. I don't know what that still sounds really bad. We'll figure out a better one. Micro crashing is also something that happened, and you heard it here first. Casa made it up. Matic Fanatic, that's from us. Don't look
Yeah,
at me.
yeah.
Look at the charts. New T-shirt alert. Don't be a waste hand. Waste you meets weak hands. Come on, son. 99 problems with a dip ain't one.
What?
Hit
Hey,
me.
hit
All
me.
time high. I was there. That's another T-shirt idea. And don't forget this. I think we need to hit him with one. I know it's a long
Yeah,
show,
yeah.
but I ain't
Let's
playing.
gonna wrap it up with this one. Yeah, bro. Today my goatee strong, bro.
He's weak. Oh shit.
Today my
Bro, I have a
goatee-
guitar pick in my goatee. You can't even hold it. You can't look at that. Can you see it?
Can you hold? No, can't even see it. Oh, look at this! I got you this time, bro. I got you this time, man.
Yo,
You lost. You lost.
honestly, I can't win every time. You won.
Yeah, my beard is too dirty now. Okay. So.
Where's the goatee challenge ticker? I didn't even put that on.
I think you got it, actually, man. I lost. Mine fell. But it's not fair. Yours is more fuzzy, man. Come on, man.
Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear.
How is this fair, man? Come on, man.
Yo, see us tomorrow. Send us your Bitcoin. We don't give you financial advice here. We just threaten you. Roadman Crypto.
Threats, man. We out here.
Peace.